friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Ming. On my channel I do a variety of lifestyle videos, travel vlogs, food taste test, and grocery haul videos. Today's video is going to be a Trader Joe's haul videos. We're gonna do some taste tests today. Like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's dive into these brown bags. Just really have to try this today. Goat milk kefir. So I also saw the regular goat milk in Trader Joe's, and to be honest with you, I've had goat milk before, but I just genuinely don't remember what they taste like. But I'm very intrigued about the goat milk kefir. So if you've never had goat milk, I've heard online that goat milk is actually better than cow milk. It's more similar to the human milk. So it's probably a little bit easier for human to digest the goat milk compared to cow milk. And this is the kefir, which is kind of like a cultured, kind of like a liquid yogurt type of deal. And this one is plain and unsweetened, which I love because a lot of the kefir or yogurt product has a lot of sugar in it. And I hope it doesn't have like very strong taste of the goat because I don't like to eat lamb. I know some people like to eat lamb. I'm not a big fan of lamb. So let's try this. It's very creamy. It kind of tastes like normal kefir, but at the end you can kind of taste like that goat milk, the flavor. And it is definitely thicker than the normal kefir. It has a little bit of that like lamb tasting at the very end. But I think this is probably more acceptable compared to the normal goat milk because it's not as strong because it's been cultured. It's kind of like yogurt tasting. Overall, it's pretty thick. I think this is whole milk, so it has 8 grams of fat. I do think like it's better than the regular goat milk if you can't take that taste or that smell. This one is a little bit safer compared to the regular goat milk. The first taste is kind of like the kefir, kind of like the normal yogurt, but the aftertaste is a little bit that like goat milk thing. So if you hate goat milk, this may not be the one for you, but like if you don't hate it, you just don't prefer it, this one is definitely drinkable. So actually I think it's a really good item, has a lot of health benefits. Creamy cauliflower mash with butter, cream cheese, and sour cream. I've never had this item, but I do like cauliflower. I love cream cheese. I am not a huge fan of sour cream. I know a lot of people love sour cream. So it does contain a lot of fat just because like, you know, it has a lot of butter, cream cheese, sour cream. It's a lot of fat base. It does contain cholesterol and things, but it doesn't contain too much of carbs, which I love. I think it's either a hit or miss because I like cauliflower. Your profile is right. This may be a very promising item, but it could be like very rich, heavy, and you know, so we'll check this out. All right, let's check out this creamy cauliflower mash. It has sour cream, butter, and cream cheese in there. It's a cauliflower. See the cauliflowers. It's pretty mashy. Yeah, let's take a book. We'll take a bite. It's actually really good. Like it doesn't taste like vegetable. This one, because it has like sour cream and cream cheese, it's actually really creamy. But you can kind of taste the cauliflower. It's actually really good. It's very nice. It kind of tastes like the mushroom risotto without the mushroom.
I'll give a judge of that. It's cauliflower. I'm sure it's
yeah. Get this one. Tastes good.
What do you think?
So creamy. Tastes good.
You can taste the cauliflower, right?
Yeah, it tastes good. You can definitely tell it's not mashed potato, but I think it is a totally good substitute.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like the cauliflower rice risotto or something. It's actually pretty good.
It tastes like cauliflower mush, but it's edible.
Really good flavor, I would say.
No, it tastes like those hash browns that we eat, you know, at Cracker Barrel.
I think it tastes like risotto or something.
It's good
really
though.
creamy.
Like I could honestly eat that again. It's fine.
Moving on, I'm actually really interested in this one. This is a product of Brazil. To be honest, I think this could be like the Sambazon brand, maybe rebranded with Trader Joe's. Because what I know is Trader Joe's, they contact a lot of different brands from different countries and they try to get their recipe and they rebrand it as Trader Joe's brand. So what I noticed is like based on the packaging and ingredient list, and it's also a product of Brazil, it kind of reminds me of the Sambazon, Acai strip acai packets, which we have tested out. We actually have a shorts video reviewing that item. So acai super fruit packs, 0 sugar acai bowl. Look at the nutrition facts. Oh, there's really no added sugar and 0 sugar. You will use 2 packs for each serving. You don't need to thaw it out if you plan to put a little bit of coconut water, and you blend it in with half of a banana and top it out with some fruit and granola and some almond butter or peanut butter. And there you go. A healthy acai bowl is done. Let's try it out. Ooh, look at this. That looks so good. Let's try this out. Make sure you don't put too much liquid because the acai bowl actually melts really fast. So after you make your acai base and then when you cut the fruit, it kind of melts up a little bit because it's actually 0 sugar, purely unsweetened. It's actually not sweet at all. It doesn't taste bad, it's just not sweet. If you wanted some sweeteners, you can put some fruit and honey and make it naturally sweet. So let's enjoy. I am not 100% sure, so we do need to try this out. All right, now let's try out this packet. Slightly bigger than the Sambazon ones. Organic ingredients and instructions are all of the same. It's just, I think it's a little bit bigger. That's why it has like a little bit more calories. Let's put into the blender. Usually I suggest you to put in a banana, but I actually don't have bananas at home. Alright guys, I now have the smoothie. Usually, like for acai bowls, I use 2 of the packets and I put some bananas and put a little bit of coconut water or coconut milk or regular milk, just very, very little, and then put some granola and almond butter on the top. But just to try what it tastes like itself, I just put some milk in the actual packet. So let's see what it tastes like without adding the mangoes, without adding the fruit. You can taste the acai, but it's not sweet. You can definitely taste the flavor, but this is not sweet at all. It's not too sour. It's not sour at all either. It's just, you can taste the acai, and then it depends on if you put coconut water or coconut milk, you can kind of taste like the milk you put in. It's a very nice acai base, and I really appreciate the fact that there is no sugar in there. There's no added sugar in there. And you can actually use mango or strawberries or anything to flavor it a little bit more to add additional sugar. But it kind of tastes really similar to that Sambazon one. I'm still not 100% sure, but I actually really, really like it. But if you really want to make an acai bowl, you need to use 2 packets and half of a banana because the banana is gonna increase the consistency a little bit more. It's super good because there is no added sugar. So if you take a look, there is 0 grams of added sugar and so much fiber, guys. So much fiber. It's certified organic. It's just so good. Repurchased item. We buy this religiously every time we're in Trader Joe's. And honestly, like that goat milk kefir, it does have this aftertaste. So after I drank it, if I burp, I definitely can taste that goat milk. So if it bothers you, it may not be the one for you. Now that after a while I can still taste that aftertaste. It's actually pretty strong. So this item is my all-time favorite. It's a Trader Joe's steamed pork and ginger soup dumplings. They have 2 soup dumplings items. This one is pork, and they also have a chicken one, which is really, really, really good. So if you have food restrictions, if you don't eat pork, if you're, some people just don't eat pork for health reasons as well, get the chicken one. They taste just as good. I have a dedicated review video for this item too, so make sure you check them out. Pretty sure we'll film a dedicated review video if we have time, or we can just film some clips letting you know. I'm super, super, super interested in this item. This is a Trader Joe's Korean style beef short ribs, Product Beef USA. What I love about this item is like normally the Korean beef ribs, they have a lot of sugar. They have like a lot of sugar in the sauce, but this one, it only has 2 grams of added sugar and 2 grams of total sugar, which is really, really, really good. It does contain a lot of fat and cholesterol. So if you're watching your cholesterol intake right now, definitely this is not for you. But for me, I personally don't mind it as much, and it also has a lot of protein. So the ingredient list include like sesame oil, the beef, the brown sugar, water, the rice wine. It looks very promising. It's a very short list of ingredients, and I am so excited for this item. I think it will be like a somewhat healthy item compared to a lot of like other sauce or other like oil and stuff. It has sesame oil, which is great for you. So yeah, I'm super excited to try this out. And moving on, we bought this miso miso, vegetable, and brown rice sauté kit. I actually personally prefer the soba noodle, but Brenda loves this brown rice sauté kit. What I love about this item is everything is included in this one list. The rice is pre-cooked, so you don't have to cook the rice. It takes a long time to cook the rice in the rice cooker. It's just a lot of patience and planning, and you know, we don't have time. We don't have like 40 minutes to make dinner. Usually our dinner is like 15 to 20 minutes, and this is just vegetables and the rice and then the sauce. I would say I wouldn't put the entire sauce packet in there just because it's a little bit on the saltier side, but they give you enough if you want to add in more protein, so you have enough sauce to do everything. So you can put tofu, chicken, or whatever protein you want to put in. It's a really comprehensive meal prep kit. So we buy these religiously. This one is a brown rice, which is healthier than normal rice, and also we get the soba noodle, which has a great texture as well. So soba noodle, of course, because my husband actually bought the brown rice kit, but I was like, I like the soba noodle better, so we bought this one as well. And the noodles is in this little like bag, and then there's this sauce in this bag. Everything is included. I really like the soba noodle. It's just different texture. It's not a regular flour noodle. It's like a different texture. So what I don't like about this is it does contain soybean oil and canola oil. I think it's mainly the sauce. So if you do care, that's something just to be aware of. But I think like essentially there's probably not that much in the sauce, especially if you look at the total fat. It's a 1.5 gram per serving, and this is 2.5 gram per serving, and there's 7 servings in there. And usually I don't recommend putting the entire pack of sauce in there either, so which I think it makes me feel a little bit better. But if you look at the ingredient list, it's not as clean as it could be, but you're also eating a lot of fresh vegetables for sure, and the sodium level is not too high if you don't eat an entire package. But this is a huge package. Usually it's enough for 3 people. If you add enough protein, it's actually, I think, enough for 3 to 4 people if you eat like a bigger portion of protein on the side as well. Okay, I found this organic coleslaw kit. I usually buy the regular one, but we're trying to eat organic as much as possible when the price is not too much higher. So this is great to saute or just make coleslaw with creamy sweet dressing. Anything you want, it's pretty good. It says it's a complete salad kit because the dressing is actually included. Sometimes I don't actually use the dressing, but if I do want to, there is the dressing, so I don't have to worry about the dressing. The non-organic coleslaw kit does not have the dressing inside, so this one does have the dressing inside. Alright guys, I just tried a little bit of this Trader Joe's organic coleslaw kit, and this one actually comes with sweet dressing, which is nice because I don't usually make the coleslaw dressing. It's kind of complicated. And with the dressing, it's actually not my favorite because it has organic apple cider vinegar, soybean oil. Soybean oil is not necessarily good. It's not good because it's highly processed. It is expeller pressed, which is a little bit better, but it does have a lot of cane sugar. It's super sweet, and I just don't like apple cider vinegar. I know a lot of people love apple cider vinegar. I just don't like it. I like normal vinegar, so that was kind of a killer for me. So it's not bad. If you don't mind apple cider vinegar, I think that's like the proper way of making it, but I just don't like it, so that's why it's not my favorite dressing, but it's edible. And it's probably healthier than normal vinegar. It's just not my favorite because the apple cider vinegar dressing scent, like the taste, is actually really strong. Overall, like it is better than the non-organic. And if you're too lazy to make the dressing, it does come with it. I kind of wanted to try it today. We actually bought it today, but I will film some videos when our guests are. So this is the Trader Joe's a dozen sweet bites, 4 of each kind of the dessert. So there are 3 types of dessert inside. There is macaron, there is Okra cake, and caramel and chocolate cake. So there's those 3 things. And I think it will actually taste really good. And what I love about this item is, like, if you take a look, it's very easy to portion it out. I don't have problem eating dessert here and there, but sometimes I just eat that one huge slice of pie. It's like super bad for you, but like if you just eat a little chunk at the end of dinner, I think it's pretty okay. So there are 3 kinds. This one is caramel macchiato. This one is probably the raspberry macaroon ox framboises cake. And this one is a chocolate coffee oat. They're pretty good because if you just eat one, it's only like 60 calories and 5 grams of sugar. So they're not like too bad. If you just eat one, if you eat like the entire thing, of course, it's not good. Okay, you ready to try it? This is the opera cake, the raspberry opera cake. Let's try it. There's like the top layer, the little cream, and the little raspberry filling, and a little bit of cake. Try this one.
It's okay.
It's not too sweet, right? This is the chocolate coffee cake.
It looks pretty though.
Yeah, it has like multiple layers. It looks pretty. It has a lot of coffee flavor. I actually like it. I think someone like my grandpa would like this one.
Let's try it.
If you hate coffee, this may not be the one for you. I actually like it. I will eat this one. This one is...
It's like really strong tiramisu.
Yeah, very strong coffee flavor, tiramisu
But
flavor.
but it's okay. I could eat it again.
Yeah,
I'd rather
I could
eat
eat
this
it
one
again.
though. The middle
You'd
one.
rather eat the raspberry? Okay. Caramel on top, chocolate at the bottom. Okay, let's try this sandwich. There's something in the middle. The top layer is like a pudding. And then there's like a hard layer, like a cookie.
It's one of like tastes like one of those snooples. What are they called? Those caramel snooples. They look like little circles with the lattice thing, caramel.
The top layer is like a pudding. It's super soft.
Snoople or something. It's got a weird name.
Yeah, and then the next swoop. And then the next layer is a cookie. And then it's the chocolate cake. So it has like 3 layers. So all of this bites has like multiple layers. I actually like the
Number
coffee.
1. Number 2, number 3.
I actually like the coffee. I think number 1, number 2, number 3. But I personally don't like caramel that much. And I like coffee, so. I think it's good. We will buy it again, but not like, it's not a top on our list, but it's not bad. We will.
It's only like $6.
Yeah, it's pretty good like
$6
for parties and, you know, small bites and
At
stuff.
least you get, you know, the variety for
Yeah.
$6 opposed to you're committing on one thing.
Yeah. One has like 5 to 6 grams of sugar. So if you just eat one, if you don't go bananas with it, I think it's pretty okay. So got some chicken meatballs. These look so good, and it's fully cooked, seasoned, gluten-free, and it's minimally processed. I think this is a new item at Trader Joe's. There's no added hormones, no antibiotics, and there is no added sugar. What I love about this is like if you look at the sodium, it's actually not as high as some of the other like meatball products from the other grocery stores. So that's one of the reasons I love this. But again, it does contain cholesterol if you do mind. Just everything in moderation. Got some organic half and half for my morning coffee. It's pretty good. What I don't like about this item is that when you buy it, you don't think about it, but this is a traditional box, traditional like milk carton type of thing. So there's not like an opening, or like it's hard to seal it back up. So I have to open it right here. It's a very traditional packaging, which I don't like. I just feel like it's not safe after you open it and you don't seal it back on. That's like one complaint I have about this item. It's just I wish they make like that packaging where there's like a little twist of opening like the regular milk and stuff. So something to improve on, Trader Joe's. I so want to try this out, guys. Ta-da! So this is the Frooze Ball. Previously, I think in my home goods snacks haul taste test, I actually got some Frooze Ball snacks from Home Goods, which is pretty interesting because usually that's not a place where I buy food at, right? But a lot of you guys commented that like Trader Joe's also sell Frooze Balls, and I was never able to find the Frooze Balls. I always see it online and I see people rave about this. I just never knew, and today I was checking out and I saw this small ones and I was like, okay, let's try this out. So in the past we got the peanut butter jelly Frooze Balls, and that one is really healthy. It does contain a lot of sugar, but there's no like random syrup and stuff. So what I love about this item is it's the first ingredient list is dates, which is really good for you. It has a lot of iron. It's natural sugar, peanuts, hazelnuts, coconut, raw cacao, pink salt, and natural flavors. I know some people don't like natural flavors. I kind of don't like natural flavors because you don't know what are the natural flavors they put in there. But hey, like if it's in the last of the ingredient list, I mean, it's such a small package. So let's just try it. So let's try this. Love the hazelnut.
I'm here.
Love the hazelnut. It's real hazelnut. It's so good. I will give it 9 out of 10. It's very sweet though, I would say. It's very sweet.
I like the peanut butter one's better.
You like the peanut butter one better?
Yep.
I think this one is sweeter than the peanut butter jelly one, right? This one tastes a little
Only
bit
for
sweeter.
the first bite. But after that, it tastes like dates and dry. Peanut butter and jelly is good all the way through.
So this one is the hazelnut flavor, but Brandon prefers the peanut butter jelly sandwich. The peanut butter jelly sandwich. The peanut butter jelly flavor Frooze Ball. And that one actually doesn't have the natural flavor as ingredient, I believe. So definitely get that one. Trader Joe's crispy crunchy okra chips. I swear by these. I love the fact that it's resealable packaging. The ingredient list is very simple. It is okra, salt, and rice bran oil, which is a little bit better than canola oil, sunflower oil, and things like that. And it does contain a lot of fat because I think it's fried, but just look at the dietary fiber. There's so much fiber in this item. It's a great source of fiber, which a lot of other chips they don't provide. So if you don't hate okra, do this one. So I bought 2 bags. I swear by this. They taste really, really good. They do taste kind of fibery. You can kind of tell it's a lot of fiber. It's kind of like chewy because of the high fiber, the long fiber, but I do think it's a little bit healthier than the other chips, and I like that crunchiness, the salty chips. You can use this one to bake the organic dried cranberry, no sugar added. So there are a lot of options of dried fruit at Trader Joe's, but what I love about this item is there is no sugar added. And just take a look right here. Just take a look. Like, there is so much fiber in this item, but no added sugar, and the total sugars is only 2 grams, and that's from the natural cranberries, of course. I just love the fact that there's so low sugar but such a high fiber content. It does contain sunflower oil, and you may ask, like, don't you say that sunflower oil is not good for you? But just take a look at how much fat they have. So what they use for sunflower oil is to make sure that the cranberries don't get sticky with each other. So there's very minimal sunflower oil in the products. So when we look at the ingredients, I think the most important thing is not only just to look at what are the ingredients, but also look at how much of the ingredient list, how much of the ingredient is in the actual product. It is the very end of the ingredient list, and if you take a look, if you don't eat enough, you don't even have, like, it's not enough to even be 1 gram. It's probably 0.5 gram, 0.4 gram of fat, which is, I think it's pretty okay. So highly recommend this one, especially if you use it for baking or just for snacking or use it to flavor your tea and stuff. Love them. Okay, this is my guilty pleasure. I always try to eat healthy, but I still have my weakness, and this is one of my weakness. This is a Trader Joe's Bamba puffed peanut and corn snacks with hazelnut filling. I love this one so much, but this is so bad for you. It has canola oil, sugar, sunflower oil, so it's not good, not healthy. That's why I only buy 1 bag. It just tastes so good. I feel like I want to eat healthy 85% of the times, but there were definitely times when I want to snack here and there, and this is like my guilty pleasure. Like, if I deserve it, I'm gonna eat some of this. I just had this cravings for Cheetos, so I saw this Trader Joe's baked cheese crunchies. Pretty much these are just Cheetos. It has 40% less fat than normal fried ones, but it's still not a bad. So it has vegetable oil blend, which is canola, safflower, sunflower oil, which is not good. When I have cravings about Cheetos, I'll just dive into this bag. I got some corn snack, Peruvian Inca corn. These taste so good. It does contain sunflower oil, which is high oleic, which I think is like part of the expeller thing, I believe. It's a little better than the normal sunflower oil, and it doesn't have any other ingredients, just the corn, the flour oil, the sunflower oil, and salt. It's not the healthiest. It has a lot of carbs, but it's a little bit better than like a lot of the other things. So another of my guilty pleasures. The last organic radishes. I'm a little bit sad. This is the only one. I have no choice, but it looks pretty fresh. I always love this radishes. You can slice them or chop them up for your salad or just eat them as a snack. It is a little bit on the spicier side, kind of like that wasabi flavor of the spicy. It's not really spicy. It's like True nose type of spicy, but I love it. This is Family Tree Farms Apriums. So it's half apricot, half plum. Love this. So got one of those. It's a little bit expensive. It's $3 for 4, but everything is expensive these days. Like our Trader Joe's bill used to be like $76 to $96, but now it's like $106. And we buy similar stuff every time. Food for my cat! I thought they were gonna be discontinued, but they still have it this time. So we're just gonna stock it up. We tried to change up to other food last month, and our cat, somebody, he just didn't like it as much. And I was like, you know, why suffer? We try to make our cat as happy. Like the moment we switch back to this food, he just loves it. I don't know what is about this. And there are also people online, they said like, this is not the healthiest. Like if you want to buy the healthiest ones, like they're actually better brand of like better formula or whatever, but our cat just swears by this. So I guess it is what it is. We just have to keep buying this brand. Alrighty, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, hauling, and taste testing with us. And if you have any recommendations from Trader Joe's, please comment down below. We usually do monthly visits, and usually every single month they roll out new items and seasonal items. And next time it's gonna be fall season, which I'm super excited. And if you love shop with me videos and to locate the items, I also have Trader Joe's shop with me videos, Costco shop with me videos that's just separated from the haul, so you can see like where the items located, the pricing, and everything. All right, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Adios. Bye bye.